If you're new to the channel, my name's Dino, this is my partner Adam, and our fur baby Twyla. We love travelling in our Ford Transit camper van, travelling in our Jimny and doing tent camping, and occasionally staying at an Airbnb. So if you like free camping, paid camping, camping tips and tricks, camp cooking ideas, and the good old country bakery, you've come to the right channel. So if you like what you see, press the subscribe button and come with us as we travel Australia one town at a time. Now let's get into this episode. So we still don't have our van, so we've packed the Jimny this weekend and we've got no news updates on our van either. We won't find out till after the long weekend, so we'll fill you in with that when we find out ourselves.
So we packed the tent.
So we packed the tent.
Off to Clomlanane, which is just north of Melbourne.
So, but we don't know if it's going to be too packed because it is a long weekend or what. So we'll head there and see how we go. Okay, so we went to the first campsite, which is one Adam mentioned just before, and basically there was one family there, but a big family. So they had, looked like aunties, uncles, grandparents, everyone, and they took up the whole site, the whole thing. So we've gone down a few other tracks. Hopefully we can get back. There is absolutely no reception here. And we've come to, what was it called? Do you even know?
It's just called Number One Campsite.
Number One Campsite, which is up at, I think
it's the same area.
Yeah, same area. But is it Mount Disappointment? Yeah. I think we're on Mount Disappointment. Yeah. So we have been here before, but we camped at a different place, a different area. We're further back, I think, further away from Melbourne, basically. All right, let's get out and check out this site. All right, so here we are. This is a spot. I can hear music over there. There's a whole heap of people camping over that way. We've got drop tents over there. We'll show you them later. But this is our site that we've found. There is a fire pit. I didn't bring any wood, so I might have to go try to find some wood if we want to have a fire. And Adam's just trying to work out the most level spot because there's a bit of a slant, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Hence why no one's sleeping here. But yeah, it's all on a slope, so we're just trying to try to find the best spot. All right, it's not really level here, so we're thinking we're going to go, and then this little one, we don't know where the owner is. We think it's the person over there, and yeah, it's coming over. It wants to play with Twyla, but we don't know. I think it's friendly, but you know, we're in the middle of nowhere, so I don't really want to take that chance. So we have found our camping spot for the night. It is probably the most smallest campsite known to man. So this actually, they say that it probably fits about 3. You could fit about 3 different campsites here. Basically, this is one of them, where we are. Across here, you've got these guys camping across from us. And then down there is the water.
That's the Goulburn River.
That's the Goulburn River. And then behind us is another spot. If someone wanted to, they could set up a pretty big camp over here. So Adam, what is the actual campsite called?
I've got no idea.
Really? Are you going to look on the wiki camps?
Oh, we can again, but I don't know what the name is right now.
Oh, okay.
But it's on the way to Murchison.
That's all
I know.
Yeah. And you literally come through a gate. So it's in between 2 properties. So you've got a property over here and somebody's property over there. And then you come along a road and there's a gate. And it says to go through the gate and come down here. So we're camping in the Cranky Croc tent this weekend. Just put out our mat. So as we're going to set up the tent. It's very dusty around here and very clayey. The worst time I could forget to bring the drill to put in the pegs. I've got a hammer. Hopefully they work because they're screwing. Hey Twyla, you ready to camp in the dirt? Yeah. Just starting to put the table together and get the chairs out, but Adam's got a big duty to do. What are you doing now, Adam? besides sorting out the tent.
I'm not sure.
Feeding Twyla. Yes, we've rocked up so late. And it's dinner time, isn't it? And Daddy too, that's me, forgot her bowl that she only eats out of. So now Adam's going to have to go in the tent and hand feed her because she won't eat out of anything else. Can you believe it? This dog, I tell you. Right, we're getting there. Twyla has eaten her dinner. And I've got my little surprise out. But what I wanted to show you was our river view. Yes, we have a river view. Check this out. Look how beautiful this is. Let me just turn the camera around. So it looks absolutely stunning. Hopefully we get a nice sunset. And if we do, yeah, the sun's there. So we should hopefully get one. So it's going to be a very hot day tomorrow. And so this is a track, so you can walk down here all the way to the bottom to the water. And you can swim there if you want, but we won't be doing that. Tonight I'm going to be cooking on my portable barbecue that takes coal. So I've got my coal here, I've got my barbecue, and I've got a nice piece of meat from Aldi. And I've actually cut it in half, so I've only brought half of it because it's only Adam and I eating. Yeah, so I'm going to give that a go. I've never cooked this type of meat, which I'll have to tell you the name of it once I open it up out of the esky. I never cooked it on coal, so hopefully it works out okay. If you can hear that noise in the background, that is Adam doing a good job because he's blowing up our mattresses. He works hard for his money. So, for his money.
What?
You doing the hard yak? Are you going to blow mine up too?
No.
Why not? Come on.
I didn't deserve that punishment. You could do yours as well.
Oh, I was going to cook you dinner tonight. I might not now. Alright, so you would have seen me put this together last week on our episode, but for the people that didn't watch last week's episode, yeah, so this just comes out like that, and then it's got little legs on the side, you pull them out, and then you stick this in the top, like so, and then when I'm ready to put the coal in, I just lift that back, the coal goes in here. Yeah, it's all locked in. Yeah, it's ready to go. It's time to get my coals nice and hot, so I've got this here, and inside my chimney I've got it. I haven't filled it right up, I'm only doing half the amount I did the first time I used this. So I'm just literally going to light this up. Alright, let's cover over. And give it 15 minutes. It needs to be raring to go. And this is what I picked up from Aldi. So it's a boneless butterflied lamb leg, and it looks so good. So normally this would be double the size. It's about almost a kilo. I've cut it in half. I've only bought this much because I couldn't even, if I wanted to, fit the whole thing on there if I had the whole thing. So I'm going to cook it on one side, and then on the other side I'll have the coal, so it'll cook, and I'm going to put some foil over top and let that cook on both sides. And once I feel like it's ready, then I'm going to put it onto the coal side and get it nice and I don't know, charred. Is that what you say? Adam, you are doing mine. Did you feel sorry for me?
I was looking for something to do.
Looking for something to do. You can look at the sunset. It's going to look nice tonight. Here's another tip for you guys. When we take our Jimny camping, we use the back of it because it's up nice and high. We use the back of it so we can reach and grab things easier. So I've got the esky here we can get straight into. I've got our water. Yes, it has leaked a bit on the old back bumper bar, but that's fine. So that's our water. So we can fill up our drink bottle. Thank you. And then here we've got all our kitchen stuff, and then all our other bits and pieces, knives, forks. So yeah, so it just makes things a bit easier, and they're off the ground, they're not getting dirty. Make life easier. Hey Twyla. Whoa, these are red hot, look at this. And they're going white, and that's what we want. So I'm going to leave this go another 5 or so minutes, and then I'll transfer it over. Right, I think my coals are ready. Check this out. Ooh. And I'll just turn this around so I can show you pouring them in. Look at that. Oh, they are red hot. Right, so I'm just going to move my coals to one side. Oh, they call this having a hot side and a cool side. Pop that on. Oh,
What meat is it?
oh,
It's butterfly, is it?
yeah. All right, now I'm just going to cover that up like this. This is my makeshift lid. And so we'll see how that goes. Keep it on there. We'll check it in 20 minutes and just keep an eye on it. Like I said, I've never done one of these pieces of meat before, so this is a bit of trial and error, and we'll see how we go. But check out over my shoulder, it is starting to look absolutely stunning. We're going to have the best sunset we've ever seen. No, maybe not ever seen, but yeah. And they reckon, I'm hoping, we have got a bit of blue sky. I'm hoping tonight that when we look up to the stars, we get to see some of the planets, because all the planets are in line at the moment. And they reckon if you have a clear sky, you can see some of the different planets up there besides the moon. Definitely time for the chef to have a cheeky wine. I love this glass. Even brought a little bit of entertainment. Got my radio working. I had to crank it so it would actually work. We'll probably get done for copyright laws.
It's got a big fish.
Yeah.
You can see down the...
Oh yeah, he's cutting it up on that table over there. Oh my God, it's huge. They got a good dinner. Wonder if it's going to be as good as ours.
What would it be?
I don't know. He caught it in there. So you can come fishy, guys, because that guy had a rod in and now he's cutting up the biggest fish. Check out how massive that is. That's huge. All right, to go with dinner, I've got some mushrooms. I've got some capsicum already cut up. I'm just going to cut these in half at least. And also we've got a salad. All right, time to check on our meat. All right, this is looking good. Yeah, that's looking pretty cooked. So I'm just gonna flip it. Oh yeah, that's great. Really good. Oh. And see, so it's a little bit burnt there because that little bit was hanging over the edge here near the coal. So yeah, that should be good. And just pop that back on. And pop my stick back on. There we go. When it comes to the capsicum and the mushrooms, I've just got some butter. I'm literally just using salt and pepper, my favourite thing on mushrooms. And that is it. And I am going to be cooking on top of the coals. So I'm going to throw the pan on there. Once that meat's nearly ready, I'll chuck it on there and start cooking it up. First, I'm going to throw in my capsicum. I'll chuck that in and get that heated up. These are going to taste beautiful. Oh, it's not quite hot enough for some reason to cook the capsicum. So I'm getting out the old spider, if you remember this old piece that we've got.
That's not old, is it? Like it's...
Well, it's brand new, but I mean, we haven't used it for a while. So it's pretty much like a spider. There we go. That's how it is. And then you just pop your gas bottle in here and you cook on the here. No, that's butter, Adam.
okay.
So I'm just going to get them cooked up a little bit. I don't want to put the mushrooms in until they're cooked up a bit. So the spider is on. And hopefully... Oh, sorry, I just knocked Twyla's water over. Sorry, Twyla. Sorry.
Thinking, this pot could be designed better.
What?
The pot could be designed better, look. Actually can't close it 100%.
Oh, yeah. So these are our pots that have... Do you want to take the lid off for a sec? Our removable handles. So they can all stack into each other, which is fantastic, right? But Adam's saying, we'll put the lid on now. Oh, so obviously, well, yeah, so it fits. But when you put the actual handle on... Oh, that's why, Adam, because you don't leave the handle on. So now you put it on, see? But you shouldn't leave this on. I think it's only on there if you want to take it off. So... take that off, and now it works, Adam. Do you want to speak to the owner of the company?
I was going to say, would you have like a silly moment and just go, oh yeah.
Yeah, you better
and
not.
just like lift it off.
I'll have to call an ambulance. And where do I tell them to come? You haven't even told everybody where we're camping yet. You better get your wiki
be on
app.
Our thumbnail title.
No, we'll get the wiki app out and show them. Oh my Lord. What are you going to say now?
My phone's dead.
Your phone's dead. Plug it in over in the gum tree. All right, in go the mushies. And now, heaps of pepper and a little bit of salt. So here's our sunset, but I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Maybe it might get pinker. Hopefully it gets more pinker. But beautiful view. Adam's down there. He's gone down for a walk to the water. I haven't been down there yet, but I might go later or tomorrow morning. But it looks so nice. But Adam's just taking some photos while he's down there for Patreon. So if you're a Patreon member, you'll probably have already seen where we've been. All right, well, I better get back to doing dinner. Adam can't hear me from up here. We are ready. This meat is looking great. And I'm just going to flip it over on top of the coals.
Have to char it.
Yep, we're going to char it, and then we'll flip it in about, when we feel like it's ready to flip. So what we're going to do, but also we're just going to put that like that, give this stick a little, give the embers a bit of a poke to get that heat up. Look at that. And then pop that back down, pop the lid over it. All right, let's see if this is done what it went. Oh, that looks so good. That's exactly what we wanted. Look how good that looks. That's great. Beautiful. All right, let's see how this is. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, wow. Check this out, Adam. Check this out. That looks so good. Twyla, are you licking your lips? Yes, because you smell that meat. So the salad we're having, another thing I picked up from Aldi. This is not a paid advertisement, but we had this last week as well at our other barbecue. We have with Laura and Rob, and it tastes really so good. Look, Adam's. Excuse me.
Mm. Do you want one, Twyla?
I don't know. Do you think we got our spectacular sunset? We didn't, did we?
No,
we were expecting more. But look, hey, bit of colour in the sky.
Here's Twyla.
And Twyla's
some pumpkin.
She's had a dinner, but she'll always have more. Right, Adam's doing the honours, just cutting the meat in half. All right, let's get into this and see how it looks.
Ooh.
Well, that's not a good start.
Yes, mate. Give it a chef's kiss.
A chef's kiss.
Mm.
Yeah, good?
Yeah.
All right, let's see how it goes. All right, this is looking good. I did bring our sharp knife. It doesn't look sharp, but
I think
it's your cutting skills. I don't think you're as good as cutting meat as I am. Okay, it's all cut up. Now let's dish up and try. Oh, well, Adam's already had 2 tries. Are you going to go for a third? Yeah, there you go. Adam, I want to eat some. Come on, leave me some, please.
It's really good.
Do you want to eat some of the other stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You and your daughter eat all the meat before I've even tasted any. Definitely getting darker now, but dished up my dinner, and how good does this look? So good. And definitely going to enjoy this. How is it, Adam? Yeah, good?
It tastes good.
Yeah, I think Twyla likes it too.
And the meat's cooked well as well.
Yes. All right, I might be a bit pixelated. It's getting dark now, but I'm going to give this a taste and let's see what I think. Mouth watering. I'm so glad we let it rest. It is so tender. Adam likes his meat cooked really well. I don't. But it's still, even though it's cooked well, it's still so juicy and tender. Amazing. I'm giving the chef a King Dino's thumbs up. Oh, that's me. Adam is straight on to dishes duty. Look at him go. He's got his hot water on the boil. You ready for this, Adam?
Why?
You got to keep it. You know, you got to keep up your upkeep. Just pumping up one bed isn't enough.
I've done 2.
Yeah, one's yours, but I cooked, you do dishes. We are in the tent, and Adam's just getting his pillow out.
Is yours ready?
Mine's not done yet. I've got to find mine. I don't even know where mine is. It's one of those. Show him the pillow, Adam. So you just. It blows up basically.
You didn't see it. Is it dark?
Yeah, no, it's all right. Twyla's been good. She went to the toilet.
No, I can't hear it. It's not doing its thing.
Yes, it is. It takes time. It takes time to blow up. But Adam did a good job with the beds. Look at that. Pretty good. Twyla's happy. And this time we brought blankets with us. Some of our viewers said, don't bother taking sleeping bags. Take blankets. And so we have this time. And I think they're going to be right with that advice.
It's a warm night anyway.
It is a warm night. I think we might have to open up these windows maybe. It's feeling a bit warm. We're back outside. Twyla's been for a toilet run. We're brushing our teeth. Time to brush our teeth. Always remember to brush your teeth. Adam, can you give me some water? Okay, cool. Brushed our teeth, and now just looking up at the stars before we go to bed. Look how beautiful they look. I don't know if you can even see them, but there they are. Stars. I can't see no other moons, and if I can see them, I don't know what they are. Alright, Adam's phone recharged, so he's right. We're going to head off to sleep now. There's Twyla. She's fast asleep. So anyway, we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is really early. You would not want to be a light sleeper. It's been noisy here all night. And not because of the people next door. The birds started at about 5 o'clock. Can you hear them? And the freeway doesn't worry me because we're very close to the freeway. But yeah, the birds, oh my lord. So I think I'm going to get up and go check out the situation. They even woke Twyla up. How dare they interrupt Princess's sleep? And Adam's had the worst night of his life. But he'll tell you about that when he gets up. Alright, it's 6:45, and the birds have finally just gone quiet, so hopefully Adam can get a bit more sleep. So he's still in the tent, and Twyla is too. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a walk to the river and go check that out because I haven't been down there yet. And I'll come back up, set up camp, and make a coffee. Anyway, let's head down to the river and go check it out. Alright, I probably should have done my shoelaces up before coming down here. It's pretty steep. But, yeah, so here we are, down by the water. It's really beautiful. It looks absolutely sensational. And I've got a feeling the guy next door is going to be doing some more fishing today. He's left a few things down here. He caught the biggest fish last night. It was huge. Looks like someone's also had a fire down here. So if you could be bothered bringing all your stuff down here, you could camp down here if you wanted to. I don't think could be bothered bringing it all the way down here. But that's our tent there. And the other guys are just up over that side. Anyway, all right. Well, there we go. That is the river. Trying to make a coffee, I think. It's a tad windy, so I've got my wind block happening. Keeping that flame going. But looking forward to this coffee. This is what I've been waiting for. Cheers. So Adam has graced us with his presents. Now, I was saying to the guys at home that we didn't really sleep that well last night. Well, you definitely didn't sleep well, did you?
No, I was still awake for it. Well, I was still awake at 1:30.
Yeah. 1:30.
1:30.
And then the birds woke us up.
What else? Yeah, 1:30. You were snoring.
Oh, thanks.
And Twyla, she was shuffling around a few bits, a few times.
Were you shuffling around, jumping from bed to bed? That's what you were doing.
No, she was on my bed, but she just kept going from like shoulders to my feet, shoulders to my feet. So she kept fussing around as well.
All right, for breakfast, I've got some of this bacon here. Look at this. And we're going to make some wraps. Okay, so besides the bacon, I've also got some mixed lettuce and eggs. And then I've got some mayonnaise, tomato sauce, yep. And I've even got the leftover meat from last night, which I'm going to throw in mine. I don't think Adam will want that, but there we go. This is going to taste awesome. This bacon is looking so good. It's so delicious. Adam's dishing his up. He's not going the full hog. He's just going egg and bacon, aren't you?
Just standard.
Standard. Egg, bacon. Oh, and do you want some dead horse?
Yeah.
This sauce. I'm going to start cooking mine. Such an awesome breakfast. Quick and easy. How's that tasting, Adam? Nice?
Can't get it wrong.
You can't get it wrong. Well, it looks like you did a good job wrapping it up.
You want some egg?
Yeah. Of course she wants some egg. She always wants egg.
Basket? Yeah.
Chuck a whole heap of that. I've done my mayonnaise down the bottom. And then check this out. I've got my egg. I've got a bit of meat from the other night. Or from last night, I should say. And all my bacon's looking nice and crispy. Now, how good does this look? So good. And I've got that, look at that meat from last night. Looks so good on there. So time to wrap this up and eat it before the flies do. So good. And the best part is barely any dishes because you've got it in a wrap and it's ready to eat. No plate required. Anyway, I'm going to get this into me before like I said, before the flies do. This looks so good. I think mine wins. I think mine's better than Adam's. And poor Adam, we forgot to put salt and pepper on his. But I remembered for mine. The important one. Alright, it's nearly time to leave this beautiful place. Adam's just sweeping out because of all the dust. I've heaps and heaps and heaps of dust in the tent, or dirt, I should say. And Adam's just cleaned that up. Thanks, Adam. Good work. You can do it.
I think she likes Cinderella.
Yeah, you are. Hurry up. And Twyla, we've got her in the only bit of shade by the Jimny. We've packed everything. Everything's looking pretty compact. And now we're just going to put the tent on top and then we'll put our blankets either side. So they're over here so they're not getting dusty and dirty. All right. And we had some visitors, some people over there. They came and they're now fishing down on the river. So it must be a really popular fishing spot because this guy caught a massive fish yesterday. And then these guys came down here at about, I think it was probably about 8 o'clock and started fishing. Hey, Adam. I've got the pole. Let's see if he can get it down. Let's go. Let's go. Work it. Work it. All right. Now we're just going to take the 4. This tent is so easy to put up and put down. We're just going to take the 4 pegs out. That's all we had in there last night. And then we can fold it up and put it away. We're ready to go home. Adam, pick that up. All fits in perfect. Look at that for packing. And I've just got one bag of rubbish. See, take your rubbish home with you, they say. But yeah, that's the Jimny all packed up. So you can fit quite a bit in a Jimny, even when it is so tiny. All right, well, we're out of here. Let's go find a bakery or something. Alright, so we've headed down to Nagambie, and Nagambie's only 11 minutes from where we just were. Now let me see us on the Wiki app if I can show you where we just camped. Alright, so this is where we are right now, Nagambie. This is where we camped last night. So if I can touch on that, like that, and then that brings it up. So this is it here. And it does have a lot of people complaining about it, saying it's not the best spot. And I can imagine in the wetter times, it would get very boggy, and that's what they're saying in the reviews. It gets really boggy, and you can see in this picture how boggy it can get. Look at that. So yeah, just try to not go when it's really wet. And this gate, you have to go through this gate to get in. All right, well anyway, that's where it was. So if you want to check it out yourself. So we're just at 1860, which is an awesome restaurant. We're not going there, that's not opened yet, but I'll open it later. But the coffee shop next door it's all part of the same business. They've got a coffee shop next door, which we've been here before. We had the best toasted sandwiches. I gave them the King Dino's thumbs up. That was so delicious. But today, Adam's just going to get some coffees. We're going to walk around the lake. I said just getting coffees. What did you get? Are they hot as? Did you get an extra hot?
No. Normally, no. I didn't actually.
No?
Wow. But it's good though it's hot.
They look cute. Look at that.
The coffees are not as hot as you want them to be.
Yes. What did you get?
A raspberry coconut cake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks really good.
I wonder what I got it for.
Oh, well, there you go. Do you want to eat that before we go for a walk around the lake?
Oh, no, we'll walk and I'll eat, I think.
Okay. Yeah. We didn't quite get to the lake, but we found a place to sit. And this was really nice. So moist, wasn't it, Adam?
I'll take it.
It's very moist, yeah?
It was nice.
Looks like everyone's having fun in the sun today. Look at that. Kids would love that down here. They've got the water park on the water. And we're just going to take a walk around there and just take in this beautiful day. And by the way, I should mention again that their coffees are beautiful. So if you're in town, definitely stop and grab a coffee and grab something to eat. And remember, the toasties are so nice. Oh, that was funny. We're just coming back from our walk. It's getting a bit hot. We just ran into a young lady who rang her dad for us, and her dad and mum watched us. I think his name was Chris, and we said hi to them through the phone.
Well, they're not the side of the water at the moment.
Yeah, and they're actually staying across the water, and they said it's just been all redone from the floods, and they reckon it's really good. So, and I was wondering about that, so because we haven't stayed there before. But I was going to say we have done free camping just up the road from here. There is a free camping spot, and it's really good. If I remember, I will get Adam to pop it on the end of this episode so you can check it out, because it's free camping. You can come into town for lunch and head back out there during the night. It's a really good spot to stay, and I think you got to be self-contained. I think there's some toilets, but they got damaged as well when the flood, so I don't know if they're being fixed either. But anyway, check out that video after this one. Anyway, we're just going to keep walking around and see what else we can see. All right, it's getting later in the day, so Adam's just spotted the ice cream shop.
Later in the day.
Well, okay, it's 11 o'clock.
It's 11:04.
But it's hot, so we want an ice cream. No, not ice cream. Adam's thinking milkshake or shake. So we'll head over to this awesome shop. And look at this. Look at the furniture they got out the front. It's so cool. Ice cream chairs and an ice cream table. This is what Twyla would look like if she got ice cream. Twyla, would you look like that? Would you?
Got you a something. You can have this.
So what did you end up getting?
A big shake.
Strawberry. And what did you get me?
For you.
Ooh, what's that?
Jalapeno and pepper sauce.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
And the customer before me, they had like 5 or 6 of them.
All different ones?
All different flavour varieties. I'm like, they must be good.
Oh, wow, that's cool. I'm going to have to use that in one of our episodes.
And then it's got just for the drive home. Yums.
Oh, yeah, because they've got a lolly shop inside as well. Hence the big, what is it, jelly bean table out here. Oh, let me taste that milkshake. Adam's giving me this to finish, and I'm not complaining. Tastes great. All right, I think we've done our dash here. I think it's time to go home. Twyla, have some water before we go. Come on. Quick. No? Come on, have some water. Oh guys, we're back in the Jimny and we will hopefully give you some news about our van next week. And but otherwise, if we can't get it back, and well, it might be a little while, we might have to stay at an Airbnb, a cabin next week, or back in the tent. What do you reckon, Adam? What are you feeling?
Well, also weather-wise as well, that's something else we need to keep in mind because Twyla.
I have to admit, we've never not had our van, so not having it for like this now going to be 2 weeks of not having our van so far, it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. and it's just because you're so used to just having it there and you just jump in it and go, and not to have it there ready to go.
And also having all the things you need, like you're just having to pack the car with bits and pieces.
It takes so much more work having to pack all our tent stuff into the car, taking out, even though we've got separate stuff for it.
Or dig for things.
It's still a lot of effort, and now we're going to go home and it's a lot of effort just getting it back out. Not saying we don't appreciate what we're doing, but
it is
more convenient having, hopefully, like I said, we'll have news for you next week. But otherwise, we hope you're still enjoying our channel, even without a van.
Well, it's called Adventures for some reason.
Yeah, adventures in anything. Next week we could be in a boat. Oh, I shouldn't say that because we're not going to be.
One day.
If you're new to our channel, you just found us, hopefully one day you'll see one of the episodes where we have our van. Go down the bottom, subscribe, and we hope you've enjoyed this episode. And I check out the videos that we link in at the end. You might not have seen them before. All right, guys, have a great week.
We'll see you on Sunday next week at 5 p.m.
We'll see you then.
Bye, guys.